All right, so this is a 2008 Hyundai Veracruz. We are doing spark plugs, coils, and valve cover gaskets, as well as the intake, because you got to pull the intake to get access to the rear coils and rear spark plugs, as well as the rear valve cover. It is leaking pretty good back there for the valve cover. Customer gave us the go ahead, so we will get this process started. So the breakdown is, obviously we got to disconnect the coils, take the coils out. We'll get this wiring harness out of the way, get the connectors disconnected, set them to the side. Same way back here. Get the air box out of the way, get everything disconnected. So we will get this thing in time lapse and show you the process. All right, so we got the valve covers off, got the spark plugs removed. This has been messed with already. It does have 230 something thousand miles. They put Denso in the rear, which these plugs look real good based off the miles, so it has been done. But they put Autolite XP iridiums in the front. This is a Hyundai. I do not like putting Autolites in an Asian vehicle. They do not hold up very well. They tend to fail. I've seen it. Some vehicles don't like running on certain plugs. I try to stick with factory, what factory recommends or what factory puts in. 90% of these are either NGK or Denso. That is the right plug to put in. But there we go. That's the process for the intake valve covers and the spark plugs. Obviously, you don't have to pull the valve covers off to get access to the spark plugs, but I got to pull the valve covers off anyway. And it was just a little bit easier to do it this way. So there's the process. So now we're waiting on parts, and we'll get it back together. All right, so we got the spark plugs. We're putting NGK iridiums in. So basically we take a little bit of anti-seize, get it on the threads. You don't need a whole lot because these are aluminum heads, and the threads for the spark plugs are steel. So get a little bit of anti-seize in there, drop them in. So we'll go ahead and get this in time lapse, and then we'll get the valve cover gaskets removed from the actual valve cover, get all that cleaned up. So we will go ahead and start the process of putting everything back together. So let me get you in time lapse, and we'll get it going. So, got it all done, put back together, finished up the air intake. So that is the process for replacing the valve cover gaskets. And we went and did the spark plugs and all 6 of the coil packs. So that's the process on this Hyundai Veracruz.